Right now I'm in the researching stage of my project. Film editing, the art of the expressive. Digital non-linear editing. Digital storytelling. Short films. Film magic. The visual story. Technique of film and video editing. Memento. Amelie, Run Lola Run. I was Lola for Halloween when I was at uni. I learned German because of that movie. I also watched L'Auberge Espagnole. I probably studied abroad and lived in Spain twice because of that movie. These movies really stick out in my mind as, movies that are using the sort of edgy, cool effect style to tell the story. So I'm going through them and looking at them shot by shot. In L'Auberge Espagnole, a lot of scenes that are just fast forwarded through. It's such a simple effect,
Like you're learning so much about the character and the way he views all of these mundane trivial things that he goes through, with all of these bureaucratic processes that he has to go through, and all the people he's sent to talk to just to get all of his forms in, and then you see his forms show up on the screen when the secretary's telling him everything that he's going to need.
He sees this world, this extremely bureaucratic world that we live in, as being quite trivial. It emphasizes the importance of the parts where he's in Spain and having this whole cultural experience where everything's much more personal and he doesn't need to fast forward through all of it. My aim is to tell a story using visual effects, changing the tints and the saturation to affect the mood or to affect what's happening in the story. It becomes more and more pink tinted, rose tint, the way you start seeing the world through rose-colored glasses. Kind of like in Run Lola Run, where they have that really intimate conversations, or in Red, when they separate things, completely desaturate, when you're miserable and heartbroken, the world kind of, loses its, lose your zest for life, right? And I feel like kind of the way you look at things really changes as well. And nothing inspires you for that time until you've gotten over it. Once they cope with it, and start to experience joy again, the color comes back into their lives. Split Screen. I watched this short film. It's called Split Screen, A Love Story, and it shows everything through the two perspectives of the characters. You have their two parallel lives. So I want to show their separation literally and figuratively by having a split screen, time lapses, just to show the passage of time. And just because it looks cool and I wanted to try it out. So I have some time lapses with during the really depressed part, the girl drinking the wine, so you just see the wine going down, and the guy with his whiskey glass and his beer glass, and then that'll be in the split screen. Trying to do a time lapse of a painting that I'm only doing just for this movie, but the problem is that I don't think it's gonna look that good. I learned to do the shatter effect in After Effects, and I want to do that, kind of when you think that your world is falling apart, or when you lose someone, because the whole subject of the film is attachment and loss and coping with loss and our fear of becoming attached to things that we know we might eventually lose. So I want to have a person, maybe the main girl, shattering, or when things start getting really bad for her, you see a building in Edinburgh shatter. Elena's in Spain right now. I could only film David this week. Basically we just filmed him at the beach, filmed him in a bar, drinking, filmed him playing the guitar. Those are the only scenes that he's in by himself. I need to have some scenes with Elena in it. She's in almost every single scene, and yeah, and then I don't even know if I might have to have the trailer done before I can even film the two of them together. So this is this love story that's very difficult to film right now.